We kept things pretty quiet for today and quite warm as we wrapped up the final weekend of the summer season, and we are more than ready for it to start feeling like fall, most appropriately so, with what's coming on down the line for the next few days. In the meantime, though, the time lapse from Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, well, let me back that up for you, over Indigo Sky Casino Resort outside of Seneca, Missouri. Had partly sunny skies during the day, but you saw how we had a nice looking sunrise and a nice looking sunset to wrap up the Sunday. Now let's break down temperatures over the past 36 hours. We did hit highs back near 90 yesterday, and then dropped back into the upper 60s this morning. Got a nice cool down, but still quite mild to start the morning out. And you can see how we topped out at 89 at Joplin Regional, the highest temperature we've observed this afternoon. For 7th and Rangeline, skies are still looking okay. Clear skies up top. Temperature still on the warm side of things, though. 76 degrees at last check with the southeast breeze at 11 miles per hour. The humidity, though, is not terribly high, sitting at 74%. Looking elsewhere across the region, we have seen temperatures drop back in the low to mid 70s on the Missouri side, but a couple upper 70s elsewhere in parts of Kansas and Oklahoma, our corners of both states, trying to hold on. But we'll eventually see lows drop back near 70 overnight. While we start the overnight with mostly clear skies here, still wait and see if we can get some cloud cover going out in south central Kansas and maybe a stray shower to try and come our way tomorrow. But once we get this cold front, which is covering quite an amount of real estate off to our north and west, once that starts to enter the picture, that's going to be our best shot for rain and storms for the next several days. And once we get behind that, and once we get this upper level low to push everything along, once we get under its influence, we're going to really appreciate the temperatures that are lining up once that comes into the equation. In terms of where we go from here on out, though, we'll keep things mild as we go through the course of the overnight hours. The future track, though, still wants to bring in some partly cloudy skies in the western half of the viewing area by the morning drive tomorrow. And maybe a very slim chance of a random shower or storm or two. But you can see how most of us will be dry to start Monday morning out. But as soon as that south breeze really kicks into gear, as our front starts to work across central Kansas, you can see how we quickly go into the mid 80s during the noon hour and afternoon highs right around 92 degrees. So we start with a light south breeze in the morning, then that breeze really kicks into gear at 10 to 20, even some gusts pushing 25 at times throughout the afternoon tomorrow. So that will take us from 70 in the morning, 85 by noon, and an afternoon high of 92 degrees. You saw that thunderstorm icon by 4 o'clock, though. That's referencing a few isolated storms as the front begins to push on through. But I'm still expecting scattered storms along and even behind the front as it pushes through. And at their strongest, I can't rule out some of these storms bringing some moderate to heavy rainfall, maybe a couple strong storms with some hail and minor wind gusts. But I don't see this as a big severe threat. Still something I'll watch as we go through tomorrow night. And once we go into Tuesday morning, just leftover rain and a couple of storms before we get the morning drive going. But look at Tuesday. We're looking a lot drier with highs around 72 degrees. And in terms of rain, this doesn't look like a big rainmaker for us. And even in the best case scenario, many of us between a tenth to maybe half an inch of rain. So we'll take whatever rain we can get because in the next several days behind the system, it's going to be dry as can be. But the temperatures are just looking great. We'll go 92 tomorrow, 72 Tuesday, 49 for Wednesday morning, and topping out around 73. That is looking like a great way to start fall, Chris, before we head back into the upper 70s on Thursday and mid 80s by the weekend.
Can't complain too much about those temperatures, and it's going to look pretty darn nice as we head into the upcoming week until it warms up again.
I know, and like I said, we could have used these temperatures to start the month, but it's a really appropriate way to kick off fall on Wednesday.
All right, Nick, thank you so much.